Hi Jason, this is Arpad, and I would like to wish you a happy birthday. And with this video, I'm entering your contest, your birthday contest. So thank you very much for all the lessons that you share, the knowledge that you share on your channel. It has been really invaluable to me and many others. I knew a lot about inflation early on because I was born in communist Romania, then grew up in the 90s during the 90s hyperinflation Romania. And I knew about real estate and its functions during inflation or even hyperinflation just by observing my parents. However, I like the new terminologies and the perspectives that you give to your viewers, and it's so refreshing to learn from you, because I think you really have all that fundamental knowledge, not just from the economy, but also from real estate investing, and also the tips and tricks, and you put all that together. So I love watching your content. And one thing that I really liked, and it blew my mind, which was already there and knew about it, but I didn't have the term for it. So you provided that term for me, and that kind of opened new gates for me, which was packaged commodities investing. So I knew about commodities and their functions during inflation. However, investing in commodities is one thing, right? But investing in a house and thinking about it as the commodities, or the commodities that are inside the house, from the drywall to the wood to the copper wiring to the whatever goes into building the house, from the door hinges, everything. And while you would be investing in commodities, you would have to most likely pay for cash or use stock options or such things, and would be much more riskier. However, if you think about it from a mortgage standpoint, right, you can leverage commodities investing by buying packaged commodities, a house, right? So that kind of blew my mind, because learning is really tied to language, and having the terms to describe things opens the possibilities to explore that thing further. So that was very important for me. Thank you very much for that. But also, coming from hyperinflation Romania and investing, or my parents trying to figure out what to store their purchasing power in during high inflation, those were very different times. And now with inside the US, especially, having the opportunities to have mortgages or leverage to invest, right? And the cost of leverage, and knowing the cost of leverage, and knowing the cost of inflation, and just by comparing those two, you introduce the concept of free money, which is very true. By just comparing the interest rate that you have to pay on a certain mortgage, let's just say if that's 3% and inflation is 4%, you're actually doing interest rate arbitrage, right? Which was, again, something that as a concept many people may know about, but you giving these specific names for it opens completely new opportunities to think about things. So interest rate arbitrage, and basically, as you put it, the government giving people free money to invest, just by inflation being higher than the mortgage rate was a very good thing to learn from. As for investing goals, or just goals in general, as many people, I would like to also be financially completely independent. So real estate is very important in my plans, and I think through real estate people can achieve that. So thank you very much for teaching people how to invest, and teaching these very fine and intricate concepts that you talk about. It really helps your viewers, in my point of view. And regarding financial independence, that allows us to become our own better selves in life, to actually spend time on the things that we do want to spend time on. May that be family, or just to inspire our children and inspire our viewers. So I think it's very, very important and helpful. Thank you very much. Happy birthday from a Libra to a Libra. I wish you happy birthday, and enjoy your birthday, and thank you for all the great content that you provide.